Robert, Robert Briggs YouTube. You ever had one of those days where everything's just going against you? Today is that day for me. This is actually the third time I'm trying to make this video. First time I actually got through it, I just didn't like the way it looked, so I deleted it. Went to do it again, and my phone ran out of memory because my phone is junk. So, third time's a charm, folks. NYCC is still going on, but the drops have all been made. I hope you guys got what you wanted. If you guys didn't get what you wanted, I hope you'll find it in the near future. I'm just going to talk about pricing and just my interpretation on the drops from yesterday and Thursday night at midnight. The thing that kills me is I spent $50 on the Kevin with Up House. Yes, I did. I bought it. I was one of the... I had to buy it. I'm a Disney fan, but we love Up, and we have a lot of the other pops to go with that, so I can justify spending that on it. But had that just released to the stores, I know it would have been at least $20 cheaper. I also know that in the next month or two or three, it's going to go on clearance for like $20, and I'm going to kick myself. But that's some of the problem with the cons and the con exclusives and con drops and all that stuff, is you find yourself making mistakes. You know, as a collector, you want what you want and you buy what you buy, but sometimes you don't realize that if you buy a pop on the first day, 2 or 3 weeks or a month out, it'll still be on the shelf. So you rush to buy it, and then you walk in the store 2 weeks later and you still see it there. It's like, why did I buy it? I could have waited. I could have bought another pop, or I could have bought something different with that money. I got a funny feeling I'm going to be doing that with the Up House, but again, when it comes in and I open it, I'm going to love it and I'm not going to care. But in the back of my mind, when it goes on sale for $25, $30, I'm going to kick myself for not waiting. But we get caught up in the madness and in the hype and in the days leading up to the drops. Everyone goes on YouTube and does their want list, and everyone gets hype on live streams talking about them. And honestly, at the end of the day, you look at the Funko shop, most of the stuff is still there. Only thing as of the time that I'm filming this that's sold out is the Samurai Jack 2-pack and the Freddy Funko Cop. Everything else is still up there. It's just crazy that we rush to the Funko site to buy our pops, and then 90% of them are still there. I'm happy with what I picked up. I'm happy that other people were able to pick up what they wanted. But it just begs the question that what were the numbers on them? So I'm sure a lot of them are probably 15, 20, 25,000, if they're still up there. Because literally a lot of the stuff that people wanted was up there. I know I wanted Marty. I know a lot of people wanted Marty. A lot of people wanted other things that were on there, and most of them are still there. Obviously, I didn't expect the Pest to sell out. I didn't expect the Hanna-Barbera to sell out, but I expected the Mandalorian to sell out. The hype around that character before the series even drops, I'm surprised. I'm also surprised that Marty hasn't sold out yet. The pigeons, I'm not surprised they haven't sold out. The Scott Pilgrim, the 5 stars, it's Scott Pilgrim, so I'm kind of surprised that I'm not, only because they're 5-star. And that's a line that last year I enjoyed. I've got probably 4 of them, and they're all Batman, or I've got Batman, Harley Quinn, and Joker. But the line I liked, but you don't really see a lot of push with the line. They just kind of drop them. Oh, here's the, horror ones. Oh, here's the, whatever line they're dropping. They don't really push them, so it doesn't surprise me when it doesn't sell. Everyone, we all push pops because we love pops, but Funko has other lines that we can showcase. I know Top Pops did a video on the Frozen ones, and they look pretty cool. I don't have a lot of room for stuff like that right now, but I would think about buying them. They're kind of like mystery minis, but with accessories. So if you like a mystery mini, buy the 5-star. You have a little bit of articulation with them. Not much, but their arms move a little bit. And you get some cool accessories with them too. So, I know Bluntman and Chronic sold out. I figured that would. With the news of Clerks 3, which I am pumped for. I've been waiting years for that to finally come to fruition. But also with the hype of the movie, I know it comes out this month sometime, I think. And I double check on that, but I know it comes out soon. I'm excited for that movie too. It's a lot of cool pops, but then you have some like random pops that I'm sure will still be on the shelves for months to come. As far as like Basquiat and Edgar Allan Poe and stuff like that. I just think I think Funko does their best to try and hit all the niches, but when you drop 75 to 100 pops, how many can we as a community realistically buy? I know I didn't buy many, or I can't buy many. I know other people have the means to buy more, and that and that's fine. I'm not going to sit here and dog people for buying pops they want, but again, you buy something to buy it, and then you're stuck with it. I would save my money or spend it another way. But that's every con. You go into Hot Topic, you go into GameStop, you go into Think Geek or Box Lunch, and you always see that one or two pops from a recent con that's still sitting there. I know within the last year people made jokes about Peppermint Patty from ECCC back in I think 2017. Cad Bane was another one. Josie from Riverdale was another one. But I was in Box Lunch last weekend, just walking around, and I saw the Moana pop from STCC still sitting there. So by Funko dropping so much variety is great, but the bulk, Sister Ramon's still sitting on Hot Topic shelf. Last time I went in there, why does Funko make 80 pops for a con, and maybe half of them, if not a little bit more, are still sitting on the shelves months later? I said in my first video, talking about Funko should give stores incentives to get rid of pops so they can bring in more, whether it be to donate them to children's hospitals or just, clearing some out, it's almost depressing when you go into certain stores. Like, for me, it's my Walmart or my Target, and you see pops from 5, 6, 7 months ago still sitting there. Get rid of them. Like, really, get rid of them. If a collector after 7 months does not want to buy the Romeo and Juliet 2-pack from Target, clearance it out, make room for new pops. It's just depressing to me sometimes. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I'm sure most of you guys have the same reaction that I do. But again, in the comments below, let me know. Let me know what you guys feel about that. Do you want to see the same pops in your stores, or or refresh, or you know, shift phone to a recall them, or clearing some out and make room for fresh pops. I mean, they keep dropping pops, so why not get rid of the old ones? The ones that aren't selling, the ones that have been sitting there for a year and a half. That one damaged pop that we all know is in our store that's still there for full price. Clearance that some bitch out. Make room for new stuff. I mean, I want to go on a hunt, but I don't want to see the same, the same junk every time I go. I just can't do that, But again, that's me. That's my viewpoint on things. I know everyone is entitled to their opinion. I'm not going to get into a argument over this because, I mean, I have only a certain amount of money I can spend on my hobby, and I do it. I mean, I could have gone nuts yesterday. I could have bought everything on the Funko shop and bought, Bluntman and Chronic, and I could have bought, I could have made deals for people to pick up everything every little thing I saw that I wanted. Still want one of those chompies though. Those things were cool. Blessed Empire had those at their booth. I wanted one. Again, I'm from New York, so I love to have New York style things like the Statue of Liberty and stuff like that. And I mean, Carolyn can attest to this. When she met me, I actually had a wall of like New York stuff. I had posters from showing Manhattan. I had my Yankee stuff. I had pictures of the different sites. I had a whole wall dedicated to New York. And once we move out into our own place again, I'll have that again because I love being from New York. No matter where I go, whether it's I lived in Florida for 5 years. I live now in Georgia for almost 10, but New York is still me. So I want one of those, but again, money dictates everything, and like I said, right now we've got trips that we have planned for the future. If Carol and I didn't go to Disney as often as we do, I would have a whole lot more stuff. But Carol and I value our time in Disney, so that's what we do. And just like you guys who have big collections value your collections. I collect for fun. I'll pick up things here and there that I like, but I'm not gonna exceed being able to do something that I love for a pop. I'm just not. But again, I don't fault people for going out and buying every pop that drops because that's what you want to do, and you have the money to do it. And then, who am I to say I wouldn't do that? I mean, I can say it, but it's not an indictment on anyone. It's not it's not me talking about anyone. I mean, I sit and watch YouTube videos of other YouTubers, and I'm jealous of their collection. But I look at my Facebook memories from certain times of the year, and those memories mean more to me than Grail Pops or Hot Toys or Marvel Legends or Star Wars Black Series or anything. Collecting is fun, collecting is great, but having a balance on that in your life is, I think, more important. Again, I could have, I'm not going to say easily, but, if left to my own devices, I could have gone nuts yesterday. But, you have to kind of dial it in. As long as you have it, do it. Again, I'm not ranting or talking about this to say anyone is wrong for spending their money the way they want to, because people can look at me and say, hey Robert, you went to Disney in January, why are you going again in December? Because I want to. So that's the same thing as, hey, John Q collector, why are you buying a $300 pop and you could, do other things? Because I want to. So, just because someone has a bigger collection than you, a somewhat better collection than you, because again, let's be honest, we all like our own fandoms. Some of them cross over, some of them don't, but, we all collect what we like. But, I've seen people comment about, you're buying this just to buy it, or you start collecting this only to be cool. It's like, so what? If I stuck with what I was collecting 5 years ago, I'd be lost. I wouldn't have any more vinyl missions to buy. But then I saw pops and started collecting pops, and that led into watching Jetta and Kent Poole and Greg, and getting more into Marvel Legends and more into Black Series, and nothing wrong with that. So, long to rant short, not too short, but we're already at the 16-minute mark. If you're still watching this, kudos. But now, realistically, if you're still watching this, let me know what you guys think about what I'm talking about. Again, I'm probably gonna get thumbs down on this. I'm probably gonna get, some brash comments, and that's fine. Like I said, everyone has their own opinion on this matter. I'm not one to, fault you for your opinion, but don't fault me for mine. On that note, I'll see you on the next video.